My name is Nathaniel McClure. I'm the CEO of Epicenter Studios and Scientifically Proven Entertainment. We're primarily video games. We also do some television projects. We have film projects, the whole deal. I started the company 3 years ago now in Southern California. That's where we're headquartered. Now it's grown to a family of 3 studios. We have 2 in Los Angeles, Epicenter in Florida 4. We just opened up a brand new studio here in Farmington Hills called Scientifically Proven. I can throw a quick right with this one. All right, sweet. So yeah, we develop all platforms, Nintendo Wii, 360, PS3. You guys have probably played some of my games over the years. We also have Apple iPhone, PSP Go, BlackBerry, pretty much all media, all consoles. There we go. Here's some of my titles. I figured up here I could kind of tell you about me and the company, and then after the fact when we're sitting out one-on-one, you can ask me questions about how I like to interview and stuff, because I'm a little different than some of these other guys. Granted, IBM's a hell of a lot bigger than my company, so I have a little bit different goals when we sit down. If I have to tell you how to dress, then I don't even want to be interviewing you. It's like, come prepared, come there, come with a good attitude. I'm really looking for people that want to learn. They're hungry, they're aggressive, they want to come out there, they want to bust their hump for my company and themselves. I don't want someone who's going to come in, who's going to sit there and do their job. I want someone who has a very high ceiling expectation, wants to grow and grow and grow in my company. So just a little bit about my background. I actually started on Star Wars Jedi Knight in 2002 at Activision. I was a tester at Activision. I was a sprinter, actually. I don't know if you guys know what a sprinter is, but it's an idiot that comes in there and plays the game start to finish as fast as they can every day, all day. And it's brutal. I mean, it's like, yeah, I love playing games and all that, until I played Star Wars Jedi Knight about 800 times within the course of 3 months. I would have put a bullet in my head. So then, but that being said, I believed it and I loved what I did, and so it's like, okay, let's keep moving up the chain. And one of the funniest things that, and actually my executive producer, Derek, he's here, he started with me at Activision. We went in and it was contract position. You're not even an employee yet, you just come in there as a tester. And the guy who runs the testing thing, there's 20 of us in the room, and he's like, listen, none of you will get hired. Get it out of your mind now, you will not get hired at this company, your contract position, that's it. I'm like, all right, there's the first goal, get hired. So, set your goals, keep them relatively short term, but reasonable and attainable. And then, okay, if that one gets knocked out, bam, set a new goal. So then we started off Star Trek, Return to Castle Wolfenstein was one of my favorite, if you guys are any shooter fans. And then around there, between there and Medieval and Wolfenstein, the next Wolfenstein, I was able to get hired full time. And I became a project lead on projects, which essentially overlooks the small teams. Then the next goal was, all right, let's move into production. My main goal was wanted to move up through the chain, learn about the industry, learn the pipeline, and then go make my own developer. So went up, and Call of Duty. That was the biggest blessing in the world. I was lucky enough to get on the early team that got to evaluate Call of Duty before it came out, to look at it, throw my 2 cents in there, and I mean, everyone in the room was like, wow, this is going to be the biggest thing ever. Luckily it was. So got on Call of Duty, moved my way up into production, became a production coordinator, production assistant, associate producer, Call of Duty 1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 kept going until finally became a producer on Modern Warfare. And then halfway through Modern Warfare, I said, all right, this is the time where it's time to pull the trigger. I put all my time and effort into this. I have all these incredible titles behind me, now let's go do it on my own. And that's when myself and actually my partner Brian, who's in LA right now, decided to go form Epicenter. Our first project was tiny. I mean, Call of Duty 3, my budget was $28 million. My first game at Epicenter was $120,000, Critter Roundup. So that was a huge eye-opener. But that being said, it was the first game that my studio launched for a worldwide launch for the WiiWare. And then we just put out Real Heroes Firefighter, actually, this it was August, a couple months ago, for the Nintendo Wii platform. It's a cool game. I recommend you check it out. Here's kind of what we got going on right now. Rock of the Dead's first-person on-rails shooter using the guitar controller from Guitar Hero and Rock Band. Really sweet game. It's cross-platform. It'll be out this summer. We just did an IGN exclusive actually next week. You can Google it. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff about it. But it's if you like Guitar Hero, it's ridiculous. You kill zombies with it. It's awesome. Real Heroes Firefighter 2. That's the follow-up. We were lucky enough. We actually got a nomination from IGN last year for Best Shooter of the Year on the Wii. And so we're doing a sequel to that right now on 360, Wii, and PlayStation. And then the current game we're actually doing in Michigan is Man vs. Wild, based on the Discovery Channel show for all platforms. Also, we're lucky enough to be the sponsor for the MSU Capstone program. I see a lot of our guys that are actually working on the game here today, which has been an incredible experience working with you guys here. That's it in a nutshell for me. Like I said, I mean, please approach myself or Derek any questions about how to get in the industry. And there's various facets. I mean, like, I want to borrow the guy's slide who had all the guys sitting around the table, because I mean, that's what it is. There's not just a programmer and a designer, there's a million people, and there's admins, and there's marketing, and there's, you name it. At Activision corporate itself, which, as you guys know, is the world's largest publisher. I mean, they did $2.6 billion last year, something like that. I would say 90% that's at corporate have never developed a game in their life. They're brand managers, sales, marketing, getting on the shelf. Because you can make the greatest thing in the world, if you can't bring it to shelf space, then it's absolutely worthless. So that's my 2 cents. Like I said, please hit us up, come talk to us. Love to tell you about all this nonsense. But thank you.